eggs. Like right now I'm making peanut butter egg, and this is pretty popular. We dip it in chocolate. Of course, peanut butter and chocolate is fantastic. So this is one we've kind of fine-tuned over the years, and so it's a lot better, we feel. But we do chocolate fudge eggs. I just did Rocky Road yesterday. We make our own marshmallow for that. And I've got some chocolate bunnies ready to go too. Folks can see kind of how we mold those, and we've got just a multitude of sizes and types of molds. So we can show those in a bit. But, these will sit, and we have to put a coat on the bottom, and then we coat it, and we put a little flour on top. So, and we can show you that. I can dip some later.
How many of these do you make a
Hundreds.
season? Hundreds?
Hundreds of each flavor.
Too many to count.
I have a list over there, but if we add them all up, yeah, it's hundreds of each flavor. Like we do these in milk and dark. So, you know, we do two different sizes. This is the smaller one. This is a 1/4 pound. Then we do one that's almost 1/2 pound. You know, for somebody that maybe it's for, you know, a family or, you know, or just a little heavier. 1/2 pound's kind of a lot to eat, so. Yeah, so I'm molding, these are a tall standing bunny. They weigh about almost 7 ounces. They're solid chocolate. This is a really tasty 61% dark chocolate. So this is a pump. I've got an air compressor on the other side of the wall. And basically it's using compressed air to pump the chocolate once we get it in temper. So I just do that. And now I just got to cap it. So I'm going to reduce the amount. Okay.
So these are solid chocolate bunnies.
Solid chocolate. So now these will go in the cooler. So these are what we call tummy bunnies. We came up with this. We shell mold it. Then we add a marshmallow that we make here into the tummy. So we get those. And now I can cap it with chocolate. So it's solid, but when like a little kid gets it and they start eating it, they discover, hey, there's a marshmallow in the tummy of the bunny. So we call them tummy bunnies. And I'll show you, we have to let that set up for a sec. So now I just need to cap it. Maybe just a little more.
So are holidays the funnest time of year for you guys as far as the different candies?
It's a lot of work because we do all this specialty stuff. So, you know, it's just a ton of work, but thankfully we have a lot of holidays that we can focus on with our products. So we do Christmas, Valentine's, Easter, Mother's Day. That's kind of our intense season. So all through the winter.
Where does Easter rank in those holidays for
It's
work?
probably the second, like Christmas, Easter, Valentine's, because we get a little bit longer selling season with Easter. Valentine's tends to be like 1 or 2, 3 busy days, and Easter, you know, we get a couple, 3 weeks of people coming in, shipping it. So here's a cool mold for the season. It's a cross. We sell lots of these. So this one takes a little bit of finesse because we got to get the chocolate into the cross. So what I do is I pump it in there. And then I have to tap it. Like this. And then just in case, we like to make sure we don't have bubbles in it. So there might be some bubbles, so I'll take and get any bubbles out. These are actually looking pretty good. A little bubble down there. Take this temperature up a little. So obviously I don't fill it all the way or else I make a mess getting any of the bubbles out. You know, you go back in history, the molds were all made out of metal, so you couldn't see through it to see any bubbles.
So you don't know what you got till it's done.
Yeah, or a lot of times they would take it apart and brush it. Like I do have a couple metal molds, and we would brush it to make sure there's no bubbles, then put it together and fill it. So I just got to. Okay, so this is a multi-molder. We can do 18 at a time. So we basically clip the two pieces together with these little metal clips. Then we put it in these slots. We also have ones that we do at Christmas of Santas. Fits the same mechanism. And then of course we have this little spring-loaded sides which clamps the top part together. Now I can come over here to my pump and we can pump fast. This is our surprise bunny. We've been doing this for many, many years. It's pretty popular. What we do is we shell mold it. We put 2 layers of chocolate. We coat it once, get all the air bubbles out, cool it. Then we coat a second coat so that it's thick enough. Cool it. Then we take this surprise and we put it up inside the bunny. Like that. Keep it from falling. And then we take some chocolate and we'll just embed this into the chocolate to seal the bottom. So actually, I need a sec for that. So maybe this, hang tight a sec. This, go like this and slowly embed them into the chocolate.
So it creates a little pocket in there.
Yeah, it's sealed up, but because of the cellophane, it kind of holds it up in the ears. So now when they go to open it, the surprise inside. Every one of these has a $5 coupon, so they can come back to Snook's and use it for a purchase. Plus we put a little chocolate boiled egg inside the bag. Fold it up, put it up in there, it holds. One time I had a guy did it, he was going to proposition for a marriage, and he put his diamond ring inside. And that was a little nerve-wracking because we were like, mark it clearly, make sure you don't mix it up because we don't want this guy coming back and saying my ring wasn't in there, you know. And then another guy had us put a $100 bill, so we put it in a piece of cellophane and we sealed it and we rolled it up and put $100 inside. But we don't typically do that, but it was a friend of mine, so we did it. So now that'll set up, and then we pop it, and we bag it, put a bow, ready to go. But it is a 3-step process for those. So now, so yeah, we write names on the eggs, so you can get a close up here, but
do people request this now and then?
well, we ask them, would you like a name? And so sometimes they're a little long,